Hey, what's up gang? Kawaii50 here with another FGO video for you. And today we are actually going to talk about FGO Arcade because this news is pretty big and we should probably mention it. So there is going to be a new management policy for FGO Arcade. And basically what you need to know is they are done adding characters to Arcade. They are absolutely done. They're going to be doing instead an aggressive implementation of balance patch adjustments. They're still going to hold events. They're still going to do gacha. They're still going to give out summon tickets, all that good stuff. But 120 characters seems to be the cap for FGO Arcade. We will not be getting anything else in this game in terms of characters. Now, there's a couple things we need to talk about regarding this. First of all, I want to just openly say I don't relish the fact that Arcade is going. It seems like it's going to be on the downslope. Seems like it's going to be ultimately going away. Am I annoyed sometimes that certain characters show up that are Arcade exclusives that I really wish I could have gotten in the base game? Yes, and I feel like absolutely anybody could say that Suzuka Santa still seems to be a pipe dream for me. Let's just accept that and move on. But this was a game that people enjoyed. People enjoyed it enough to, upload clips of it. People have been playing it, clearly using it, at least playing it enough for them to feel justified in adding 120 characters to it. So somebody is going to be upset about that news, and I am not going to relish in that, even if, I'm not one of those people who is personally going to be affected by this. But there's also a couple of other things we have to wonder. Now, why are they doing this? Why are they pulling back? I would say the most likely reason is that they are not necessarily making enough money off of this. I wish I could provide you some hard data to back this up. Unfortunately, I don't have it. All I have is data for FGO itself and like this new post right here. So I can't tell you how much money Arcade made, what the threshold was for them to decide to change up their strategy and pull the plug on this. Now, there are some people who are wondering, are they maybe doing this to try to pivot Arcade over to consoles? Is that maybe the plan? And I just have to quash those ideas right now. I'm sorry. I've seen nothing from Arcade indicating that Arcade itself might end up going to consoles. There is nothing indicating that in this announcement, especially considering they still have the goal to change it up and monetize it. Might they use some of Arcade's assets in other Fate and other Type Moon games down the line? Definitely possible, definitely could. There's some very high quality character models and animations in there that would feel right at home in a console level release. But with how aggressively monetized Arcade is, from everything from, reviving your characters to having a set timer to do things the second you put that token in, I really don't think that any of that is going to fit well on consoles without an absolutely major overhaul. So do not expect to see Arcade on consoles anytime soon. Now, what does this mean for FGO in particular? Really, it's honestly kind of unrelated. I know a lot of people like to put FGO and Arcade together on like the same pedestal since it's kind of the same franchise and there have been plenty of crossover events and all that, but Arcade is very much its own beast managed by Sega, and it is going to do what it does, and FGO is going to just continue to do what FGO does, and they're just going to keep going. Arcade, though, based on what we're seeing here, is likely going to peter out. I can't say I really had much of an interest in playing Arcade, even if I had been able to play it here over in the States, just because rather than, going to an arcade to do that, I just personally prefer the console experience in and of itself. So Arcade is very much not something that is designed for a player like me, but it's definitely designed for people out there that did enjoy it. So I hope everyone who is aggressively playing Arcade and enjoys it are, you know, able to at least get a few more events out of this before Arcade ends up going into the proverbial sunset, as it were. Because I think that day is coming. I think we're nearing that point based on this announcement. But I want to know what you all think. Do you all think that, you know, are you happy, neutral, sad that FGO Arcade is ending? Did you ever get a chance to play FGO Arcade when you went over to Japan? And if so, what was your experience with it? Please go ahead and let us know down in the comment section below. Of course, also let me know which character from FGO Arcade you would like to see show up in the main FGO mobile game. Anyways, gang, that's it for me, Kawaii50. Short video today, but I hope you all have a phenomenal day. I'll see y'all in the next one.